Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it greatly. I want to talk a little bit about the Michael biopic, right? That's coming out in a couple of weeks. They put out a trailer, Lionsgate did, quietly put out the final trailer for that film. Pretty much a montage of scenes that we've seen before, maybe a couple other scenes inserted there, right? And so with this film, we do know at this point in time with the promo they've done, which has been pretty solid promo for this film, right? We know that you're going to see a lot of the Victory Tour. I believe that's 1984 after Thriller, of course. You're going to see some Thriller era Michael stuff. You're going to see some Bad era Michael, and obviously his origins, right? So the Jackson 5 going into Off the Wall and all of that stuff. We're not going to quite get to Dangerous era, which was the early 90s, but you're going to see those eras right there. So quite a chunk of time for Michael Jackson and his career. You can argue the majority of his prime at that point in time, right? And so we know that based off metrics that we've talked about, that this film is tracking very well, possibly $100 million domestically opening. I think it could be higher than that, to be quite honest. And overseas, we know it's going to do numbers as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this film does $250 million opening weekend. They do say the budget is pretty high because they had to do reshoots. It took a while to put this film together just to get it right. And so I think the budget's probably closer to $180 to $200 million. But overall, at this point in time, I do think this film will make its money back. Along with the tracking for the opening weekend being positive, there are other metrics that state that this is going to be potentially the highest grossing biopic ever made, which isn't surprising to me. Michael Jackson, the most popular artist in that time and in the world, you could say, at this point in time still. And so I'm not surprised with that news. I'm definitely going to be posting the trailer down in the description for anybody that wants to see it. A lot of cool shots here, I must say. The aesthetics are on point. Jafar Jackson, similarities to Michael. To me, he doesn't look exactly like his uncle, but as close as you can get at this point in time, right? And it seems like he put in the work to try to show respect to the art and show respect to the legacy that his uncle left behind. So I think this film is going to do well. I'll definitely be speaking about it more as we get closer to the release date. I know tickets have been on sale for about a couple weeks at this point in time. The film does release, like I said, in about 2 to 3 weeks. So I think it's going to have a decent impact. But yeah, the trailer looked cool, looked clean. They've done good promo for it. Let me know if you watched the trailer. Let me know if you're going to be watching the film. I want to hear your thoughts on that. And let me know what you think the box office is going to look like. Do you think Michael can make $1 billion? Going to be interesting if that happens. We haven't had a film make $1 billion yet this year. Super Mario is looking like it's going to make a lot of money. Project Hail Mary is almost at $500 million. But a decent first quarter that I've heard. And so we're in April. We have some movies that have done quite well before we even get into the heat of the summer. And we know the summer is going to have some successful movies. This is going to be one of them leading into it. So that's awesome. With that being said, though, ladies and gents, comment down below what you thought about this news. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and be safe. It's Neff signing off.